just got the shower because I had to get myself cute. I'm trying to stay motivated, stay up and whatnot. Because I've been trying to get my show, early morning shows out and whatnot, man. It don't be going right. But welcome to Christian Equilibrium, man. I am your always smoking host. Get that together. Oh, man. Oh, a lot going on in this YouTube space, Shows canceling, shows having money problems. One show that supposedly got written off, right? That I found real interesting was Math Hoffa. And the reason I find the situation with Math Hoffa so interesting is that was one of the few shows that was actually, we couldn't question if it was a hip hop based show. When we look at a lot of the other ones, i.e. like a No Jumper or whatnot, or academics, like it's real tabloidy, gossipy. It don't feel like hip hoppy. Like the topics just don't seem like it helps the people who watch really dive into the music itself. I always thought with Math Hoffa, like he had the important part, which is the access to the industry. Big time people are willing to pull up and have conversations with him, and that matters because there's plenty of YouTube shows about hip hop or rap or whatever that's just everyday people, i.e. here we are. We different, we smoke. But with Math Hoffa, it just, the show itself felt different. And when everybody got to talk about his demise and what went wrong and what he should have did and it's over with, earlier today I just figured, what's going on with Math Hoffa? So I go happen to check. He not gone. He not, like, cause originally when I seen the show was gone, I thought the show was over forever. I subscribed. Cool. He said it was gone. And I went back, I resubscribed and everything now that I see he ain't gone. But I just wanted to show everybody that the demise that was written of Math Hoffa was too early and inaccurate. So let me grab these ears. Y'all grab what y'all smoking. What we smoking? What we smoking? I know we smoke over here. I'm on the pen. You know me, I'm on the pen. It's like 6 in the morning, almost 6 in the morning. So I'm on the pen. So we're gonna check out this Math Hoffa and see what's going on. What's going on with it? Like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't never really need to say it, but I gotta say it because YouTube like that kind of thing. But take your shoes off, kick your feet up, all that good stuff. Get comfortable. Unfasten that top buckle, let your gut hang out. You know what I'm saying? Get comfortable. If you gotta do your little pat down, find that lighter. That's what's time to smoke and see what's going on. So let's check out a little Math Hoffa. All right, let's see what's going on. I got it queued up. We ain't gonna watch too much of it, but I don't want to spoil it. Hold on. Why is my... See, I be having to do stuff. Hold on. Keep forgetting to change my audio. Bam.
Don't get me wrong, it's not like, I wasn't eating or, I wasn't, buying this and buying that and, taking care of my family and, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, just, but it just, I'm like, man, where is hold up, man. Shit just wasn't adding up in my eyes.
Okay,
You know
because
what
it
I
was
mean?
Hot Boy.
And
You had the Hot Boy movies. You had the tours. You had 3 albums that you put out. Looking at your
I mean,
bank
I
account
had
back
like
then,
at this point, I had like 6 albums
6 albums.
that I had them put out. You
If
know what I mean?
If you incorporate the collaborate.
Nah, the BG True Story, the Chopper City, It's All on You Volume 1, It's All on You Volume 2, or Chopper City in the Ghetto, Checkmate.
I've never been able to understand what Louisiana niggas be talking about. Like, they got this extra whatever. Just like, yo. Like, I would never want to. And I mean, shout out to y'all. Y'all got your own little twang. Y'all do y'all thing. Hey, your city, your city. But, like, I'm just trying to picture smoking with a nigga from Louisiana because, like, I'm already delayed. Stuff already sound kind of wiggy woggy or whatever the fuck after you smoke so much, and then you got this southern twang and all that. How am I understand when one of us should order the wings or some pizza or go get some more Henny if I can't understand what you're saying? And I know they ain't got nothing to do with the video, but I'm just saying. That's came to my mind while I'm sitting here on this pen. I'm thinking like, yo, I wouldn't understand. I mean, I'm already struggling with the pen to understand him. So I know, like and I just started with the pen. I just started. I was not smoking before I started this video. Not really. But yeah, you know, just my little whatever. My little whatever.
You know, guerrilla warfare, get it how you live with the Hot Boys.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the move, like you know what I mean? Like I had a body of work even before the deal that was already, you know, super solidified where, you know, I was doing numbers like, you know, 200,000, 300,000. And back then, you know, independently, we running it through Southwest, like distribution, like, and, you know, back then,
That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Well, come on,
That's
man.
a lot of money.
I mean? I'm talking about.
You paying at least $20 a CD. Think about that.
Like I'm talking about.
You selling hundreds of thousands.
You feel me? So, but like I say, I was young, you know it, and you know, man, Stunner always was like, you know, what's mine is yours, you know, what's yours is mine, you know, and you know, I was his little BG, like I was his little son, so you know, I used to always be like, man, you hold it. You know what I'm saying? Like just hold it for me. You know what I'm saying? When I need some money, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, it just came, you know, to a point where I was like, well, man, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? I could hold it myself. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I could go to him and, man, I need 50, you know, or I need 100.
So now I
you know
gotta
what I'm
ask.
saying? Or, you know, I need you know what I'm saying? Like, I need this, I need that. You know, I got about 300 in a shoebox.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the closet. Like,
I gotta ask, because, you know, you went through these issues. Well, publicly, we saw you go through issues with Baby. We saw Wayne go through them. We heard rumblings and other crew members and them saying the things. Is that why y'all kept leaving them on stage during the tour? we all trying to figure out, like...
bro, that was, bro, some of that was like AI, man. Some of that was some bullshit, man. Like, that wasn't, bro. And I'm going to just clean that up, you know, right here, right now.
Ain't no cleaning that up, but I want to hear what he said.
Man, Baby was not asleep on stage, man.
That nigga lying. Nigga was asleep. You was asleep.
You heard me? Like, we just gonna get that out the way. You know what I'm saying?
That didn't happen.
The homie was looking at the teleprompter, and you know, when you do them big arena dates, right? You know,
somebody tell me if the teleprompter in the floor.
Bro. And
They got the
even
little
if you
TV
got a
joint.
nice show
Right.
and a long show, right? So you gonna have the songs and the lineup, taped to the floor so you could know what's coming up next, so
Right.
you could set the song up properly, right?
Right.
And it was a big timer segment of the show, that was coming up. So he was looking down to see where we was going next, so he could be on point. And I just think he got caught,
got caught
from a
slipping.
bad angle, bro. You heard me? And they rolled the big homie out, man. Like, but we got a good laugh about it.
That's cool. Whatever. I mean, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping either way. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We all know, like, homie was out. Just like Lil Wayne was out. Like, they be on that shit. They be on that, I ain't gonna. But all in all, man, back to the point at hand, man. It's cool to see Matt Hoffa still going. The most important thing is I want to see if he still has access to, like, the actual talent, because that's what his show is built off of. His show is built off him having access to the talent. You know what I'm saying? It'll change up everything. If he don't have that access to the talent, I think it takes a little bit of the uniqueness away from the show. Like that I mean, obviously you prefer to have the old school barbershop feel, no different than like you and the homies, group of the homies just talking and chilling. I think he might get a little more from an information standpoint with this format, because sometimes, remember, if y'all go back and look at the old way with the barbershop, sometimes it was too many voices and we wasn't able to really get the interesting stories from the artist or the talent or whatever, because somebody else would tell a damn story that we didn't even want to fucking hear. Like, we wanted to hear the guest. Like, that's why we tuning in. That's why we thumbsing up. That's why we subscribing. Oh, see what they talk about. It was one of the few spots where you you was able to enjoy everything, the environment that way they set it up, the person that they did, that they put onto the show, the way they conducted the whole thing. Again, I thought it was a little busy sometimes, not every time. And it was like the person who was the guest, like, couldn't really be the guest. They was like the plus one or some shit. Like, I don't know. But man, salute to Math Hoffa, man. He's still out here. He not dead. The show not dead. He might be in a better format now to really get more quality information out of his guests. Clearly not this one, because I can't understand what he be saying 1 minute to the next. So that's what we got. That's how we start in the morning. This is how we start in the morning. Something positive. Start the morning with something positive. Appreciate y'all putting up a smoke with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, please, please, please. I definitely appreciate it. That being said, I'm Oops the Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. I get at y'all.